People are asking for an update on what is happening after all the destruction and whatnot. Well, I can tell you that we are still under tarp. We've had to change the tarps out 3 to 4 times in the last 10 months due to sun damage and wind. People have cleaned up for the most part. It's a slow going process. We have just recently finished up with a lawsuit on our roof from our previous insurance company. As of right now, it looks like we could be possibly entering another lawsuit with our current insurance company due to Hurricane Ian. My neighbor, for instance, they just got their roof put on and just got a check. Thousands of people right now still under tarp. Right now we're close to a month out from the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Ian, and we're still under tarp waiting for our insurance company to help us out. We've had multiple claims, multiple adjusters. Every time we call, they keep on giving us a different adjuster. So now we have sent out emails to the state of Florida to ask for help from them. And it seems like a lot of people are having to do that in order to get anything done with their insurance companies. And meanwhile, we have Hurricane Idalia that is not supposed to hit where we live, but neither was Ian. Ian wasn't supposed to hit where we live either. Now, I really believe that this hurricane will keep going north because of the extreme warm water and the extreme temperatures that are still north of us. Ian had a cold front that pushed it south and into us. I'm hopeful everything will keep going north. Right now we have some of the warmest waters on record in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to do nothing but explode this storm. But my hope, especially for us, I'm hoping in our case, being under a tarp's roof, that the storm keeps on heading north into the Gulf. Today is Monday, August 28th. The storm is supposed to pass through here Tuesday night into Wednesday, and the gas stations are jammed up. Everyone's got kind of PTSD from Hurricane Ian, so the gas stations and grocery stores are jammed up. Everybody's buying fuel, water, and ice. So it's a little crazy down here, even though the path of this storm is supposed to hit almost 100 miles north of us, but you never know. Needless to say, I'm going to finish up screwing down this tarp we just installed this past weekend. It's a 25 by 40, and this is kind of where we're at. Seems pretty solid, but we will see. So a lot of people's homes are still in the process of getting fixed. Some people haven't even started fixing their houses. We have started fixing our house up. We've restored both of our bathrooms. We haven't quite we still have our floor and our walls. We're waiting for our roof to be replaced and our soffits to be installed before we get too crazy into it. Because now that we're back into hurricane season, we're kind of an open sore right now as far as vulnerability. The last thing we want to do is fix the interior of our house without having the exterior done. So, I mean, you can put 2 and 2 together on that. I do want to say that I appreciate everyone who has reached out and commented on the first video, the Hurricane Ian video. I can tell you a lot of people are genuine on there. Of course, you have your trolls and you have your know-it-alls and your people that say we deserve it, and since we're from Florida that we got money, yada yada yada. That's fine. Keep commenting. I appreciate that too. There has been a lot of comments from people asking for an update. Unfortunately, my story, much like other people's story in my area, is all the same thing. Everyone's waiting on insurance companies to come through with payment. We keep getting tossed around from different adjusters. We've all had to hire outside public adjusters to try to speed the process up. It's working for some people, not working for others. Not so far, it hasn't been working for us. We're to the point where we're ready to go into litigation if something doesn't happen. My wife at the moment is drafting scathing emails to the state, and we're going to try to get something done soon, because it'll be a year. In about 30 days it'll be a year. The main thing concerning about this storm, even though it will pass us by, fingers crossed, even though it'll pass us by, we're still going to get the dirty side of the storm. So we're going to get the heavy rain, we're going to get the high winds. Our soffits are gone on the north side of the house. So my hope is the straight line winds aren't to the point to where it will blow rain up inside my attic again like Hurricane Ian did. A lot of people in this town seem to have PTSD from Hurricane Ian, because as we speak right now, the gas stations are all jammed up. The shelves are pretty bare. Everyone's filling gas tanks. Gas stations are about out of gas right now. People are filling their propane tanks, getting prepped up, which is good. It's good to be proactive, it's good to get prepped. But again, this hurricane's not supposed to make landfall anywhere near us, even though we will feel some residual side effects from it. We will get the quote dirty side of the hurricane, that whipping wind coming around, driving rain, driving wind. Everyone should pay attention to the fact that this hurricane is coming at the same time that the supermoon is happening, and I'm not sure what the moon has to do with the tides or how it works, but anytime there's a full moon, it screws with the tides. It makes them really, really high or really, really low. And right now we have a king tide. I was at Venice Island earlier today doing some work on a boat, and the water in the marina was over the seawall and into the parking lot, and that has nothing to do with the hurricane. That is just the supermoon king tides. So it's going to be interesting these next couple of days. We're still living life, still trying to get out and dive, still trying to get out, fish, you know, trying to live the life that we moved down here to live, and I still wouldn't want to be anywhere else. If anyone has interest in helping out the cause, helping out the brand, helping us out in any way, shape, or form, go to my website, seasick.us, hit the online store button, go buy a t-shirt, buy a hat, and pre-order the Only Slobs t-shirt. It's coming out in about 3 weeks. It's gonna be sick. So until then, stay safe, everybody. We'll see you after the storm.